guys, what's up, what's good? Today I'm going to be filming a reviewing makeup brushes video for you all. So these brushes are from Primark, also known as pennies in Ireland, and I was gifted these for my birthday from my sister, so thanks sis if you're watching, I love them. Purple is my favourite colour, and not only that, like, you get a case with these brushes, which I love. And it says on top they can be worn as a handbag like the case can. So it is a 5-piece brush set, and it says like what each brush is used on the back. So let's have a read through. So this one here is eyeliner brush. This is a fan brush for like highlight or whatever. I would do my eyebrows with this and maybe like the under eye as well. And powder brush. So this one here is the powder, and then here's foundation brush, and the last one is an eyeshadow brush. Now this is a good sized eyeshadow brush. I would normally use like a tiny bit smaller, but we're going to work with it anyways, and I hope these brushes are really good because they look divine, let's be real here. So let's get right on to the video. I'm going to take them out of the packaging now. But first I'm going to show you all what they look like outside of the packaging. So there's a closer up view of the case. Case is so good, like look at it, it is divine. It's really nicely designed. I love the metallic effect, and yeah, we're going to open up inside. You also get like these little things here where you can do like attach a strap, which is so cute. I don't think I use it as a handbag if I'm completely honest, but I think like for a brush like little case it's really ideal. I've never had a brush case before. Oh my god, like that's so cute. Look what comes as well, guys. So I was on about a strap that you could attach like the straps onto this to use as a handbag. They actually come with it and they're silver. That is so nice. So what I would do with this, I wouldn't use it as a handbag necessarily, but I would use it for my brushes. And I'd actually attach this on and bring my brushes around me. I really would. So for example, if this didn't fit into my suitcase or whatever, if I was traveling, I would literally just throw this around my shoulder and bring it along with me. So I'm really loving this. I love the metallic effect. That's like all in. Give me mermaid vibes. Purple is like my fave. So now I'm going to show you the brushes. Again, they're 5-piece. I hope they're good quality. I've used Primark brushes before, but not like a set altogether, and not as good as this, looking as this. I hope these are really good. I am going to be doing a full face of makeup today, guys, to put them through the test to see what they're actually like. But I'm kind of going to go fast forward and show you the parts where I'm actually using the brushes. I'm probably going to be using them all the time anyways, but I'm just going to tell you all what I think of them. So these are the beautiful brushes. They're so fluffy, they're so nice. Now by doing that, as I noticed there, I'm going to be completely honest, even though I love them, what I noticed there is little bristles coming out of these brushes, which isn't a good sign, I guess. Maybe I got the bad side, I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of coming out, so there isn't really a good hold to these by already putting them through the test. We're going to see now by doing the makeup, does the little hairs come out? Hopefully not, because that would like ruin these brushes. I'm going to be completely honest in this review. So guys, if y'all are interested, then stay tuned. We're going to put these through the test. I have all my products laid out and I'm really excited, so let's go. My foundation, applied it to my face evenly. Well, I tried to. I'm going to be honest, going to break it down to you all. This foundation brush, I don't like the layout, like the make of it, the way it is. By looking at it, I didn't really like it compared to my own foundation brush. Like this, it just looks out of shape and it's just not for me. When I applied my foundation, I couldn't get it to spread evenly. It's kind of all smudgy, and I feel like the more product I put on the brush, it just wasn't making any difference, and As you can see, like, it's not giving me full coverage, it's not leaving my foundation like get across my face. Basically, it's just keeping all the product. So this brush so far, the foundation brush, I'm not happy with. I will not be using again. I think the only time I'd probably use this would be for like a face mask or something. Obviously I'm going to use it again, but not for foundation, because my foundation is really important, and obviously by wearing foundation you want to spread evenly. So I've just realised for my bronzer, like my contouring, I use bronzer like powder to contour. I usually use a brush much smaller than this, but this is the only brush that's gonna kind of do that, like similar to that. So I'm going to be grabbing my powder. I'm just going to be using this Deals one from Poundland. It's the Makeup Gallery brand, and I love this bronzer. It's so good, and it's really affordable as well. So I'm just going to be dabbing some of the powder on. I don't know what way this is going to go, but I need powder, so I'm going to have to use this brush. So yeah, this is a big brush. It's really fluffy. It's going to be all over my jaw, like. So it's hard to judge this brush in a way, because obviously it's not really ideal for what I'm doing. This would be more for like loose powder, like just whack it away. But obviously I had to use it because I have no other smaller brush to this. So this brush overall wasn't for what I was doing, as I mentioned. But as I was kind of spreading my powder along, I noticed that I was really like, it's really wide and it's just like really loose, so it's not kind of together, it's just really loose, and it just wouldn't work for me, put it that way. I wouldn't mind using this as, again, if it was like a white powder, like, you know, like a setting powder, just loose powder, just put it away, I guess, just take off the unwanted powder. But other than that, I will not be using this brush. But yeah, it would be ideal for that, I guess. Now I have my fan brush. This brush better do justice for me, because highlight is my favourite. Like when my makeup's on and I kind of think it's a bit patchy or over the top, like brown, highlight always works magic for me. I love highlight. Kind of brings your makeup together and gives you that amazing result. So I'm just going to get my brush and pat on some of my highlighter. Now this is a quite thick highlighting brush, which I noticed. Usually I would use like thinner. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because again, I haven't used a thick one before. So we're just going to, I have enough product, okay. This brush was okay for me, I guess. Could have been better. Again, I haven't used a thick highlighting brush before, but it kind of worked. Like, it done what it needed to be do, yeah. But yeah, the highlight, I found it was hard to get the, like I kept having to apply highlight, and I don't know if it was over the highlight or the brush, but I never really had this problem before with the highlight. But yeah, I would use this brush again. It wasn't too bad. As you can see, I have a lot of highlight on because I kept going back, and it kind of put it in the places where it needed to be. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that, I guess. So now is one of my favorite times. I love doing my eyebrows. I think it kind of brings the look together as well, and you know, everyone needs eyebrows. I do not have like any eyebrow to be seen, so I need to kind of fill them in. So I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills little palette. I use a brown shade in it and it's dark, so I'm going to just apply the product. Just put it on, apply it to the brows, see what way it comes out. And again, I'm going to be looking in my mirror, especially for eyebrows, because it's so hard to do eyebrows looking at a screen while filming. So I hope this is good, because at the minute I've been using like a cheap one of those, can't find it, and it's in there somewhere. So many brushes. I hope this is good and it works. It's magic, because my eyebrows mean a lot to me, and the shape that I want. If I can't achieve that, then I'm not going to be happy. So let's get on in. So I'm just spreading it along the ends. Oh, I'm scared. As you can see, one eyebrow is filled in, and to be honest guys, I'm going to be honest, I thought it would be like worse, if I'm completely real with you all, being real with you all. The little brush that I normally use works wonders for me, and my eyebrows mean a lot to me, like I said, when they're filled in, because when they're not, I've nothing. So yeah, this is the shape that I've achieved from using this brush. To be honest, it could be worse, it could be better, so I'm kind of okay with it, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to fill in the other one, and yeah, I kind of use this again. If it was in front of me, I just use this and fill in my eyebrows. But normally, like, I would go back to using my normal brush that I would use in every day. So they're not twins, they're sisters. From looking at both of these brows now, I am happy with them. I would go outside the door with them. I would not be like, oh, somebody's looking at my eyebrows. But I will say guys, this brush is very free and very loose, so the hairs on the brush, like little bristles, they're not very strong, and it's a pity because these brushes are so beautiful. Like, how can you go wrong with them? And I'm so grateful for my sister for getting them for me. But I had to put them to the test because Penny's brushes are meant to be good. Like, I've seen so many people, like makeup artists, use them. I don't know if it's this little set or what, but I'm not really impressed. Like, it's kind of, they're okay to use, but I wouldn't always use them. I wouldn't count on them, put it that way. So I have one brush left, and this brush here is an eyeshadow brush. So I'm gonna put this through the test. I'm kind of afraid because it's big enough like for an eyeshadow brush. To me it is. I don't know what about you guys, but I normally use a smaller brush. So we're gonna get some eyeshadow at the ready and begin. I've decided that I'm just going to take like a new color today, like a light brown, and just apply it because I am wearing green. I don't want to wear like pink eyeshadow. So I always start off with this eye, so I'll do it and then I'll come back and show you all. So fluffy, it really is. Like, it's not hurting my eyelids, so that's a good thing because I have like quite sensitive eyelids. I don't know about you lot, but that's just me. And I will say as well guys, this brush doesn't feel as loose as the other brushes, which is strange, I know, because they're all the same brushes, but yeah, I know by the colour, the way it's kind of spreading, it's not going over the place, like it's not going over the top, so it's definitely like a good enough brush to apply eyeshadow product with. So this is the finished eyes. Well, I'm not totally finished. I will be using the little brush that I used for my eyebrows to kind of bring some product down below the eyes. But yeah, this brush, I will be using it again. I'm happy with it. Again, it's not as loose as the rest of the brushes, which I like, and there's no hairs coming off, which is super. For the bottoms of my eyes, I'm going to be using some of the brown that I used in the brow. I keep saying brows, whatever way you want to pronounce. I say brows normally, but my little sister Katie usually attacks me over it. And so yeah, I'm going to be using some of the product again and bringing it down under my eyelid, and yeah, see what way the look is looking then, the makeup look is looking then. That was okay. I Huda Beauty wears. Didn't hurt me. My eyes aren't watering. Happy with that. This is how my eyes are looking at the minute. I'm going to apply some other products and then I'll be back to give you the full review, guys. So I'm back with you all, and I just finished doing the last little touches with other makeup products that don't include using brushes. So yeah, this is the finished makeup look. To be completely honest with you all, these brushes are okay. They're not the best. I think they're more like, oh wow, look at the make of these brushes, look at the colour of these brushes, like on that side of things. I think people will be more drawn to these brushes for the colour and the way the case comes with them, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend them if I'm completely honest. I think the only way I would use these brushes again would be like using shitty products like from China or something like that, or if I was using if I was rushing and using makeup where I was like, you know, I'm going out the door now, I need to do my makeup quick, I wouldn't be too bothered because I wouldn't be looking for like a full face of makeup. I would not recommend these makeup brushes for like occasion wise, because again, the product does not like spread evenly on them. It just doesn't make the product come out well on your face, and I don't like that. Overall, these brushes are really nice. They're good, I suppose, for basic makeup if you want to kind of look natural, or for a beginner. If you're a beginner and you're into makeup, then I'd recommend them, but I wouldn't put them through hardship either, because as you can see, the brushes, like the hairs are kind of coming up, and that's not a good sign. But I did notice, guys, when I was applying my products, the brushes did not, like the little bristles, they didn't come out of the brushes, so that's a good thing as well, because obviously you don't want to be applying makeup and like hairs on your face and having to move them and be like, you know what I mean. Overall, I'm a bit happy. I'm not very happy. I do feel like my makeup is okay. Like I'd get away with it, like if I was going to a beach or something during summertime and I just put on like a light amount of makeup, then it would be grand. But I'm seeing a lot of spots on my face and pores and all that shebang, so I wouldn't depend on these too much. But yeah, they're beautiful brushes, good for beginners. I will use them again, don't know when, but I will. So yeah guys, that was my video for today, reviewing Primark makeup brushes. Overall guys, like I'm not telling you not to buy these, because we all have different skin and we all apply products differently. Like I love full coverage, whereas like some people will like basic and they just put a tiny amount of product on these brushes. They might work well for you, but for me they weren't like, you know, doing justice. But yeah, it's such a shame really, because I love the bag, but I suppose I can always store other brushes in it. And again, it does come with a strap, which is amazing. Like you can even use this as a handbag if you're into that. But yeah, that's my video for today guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really happy that I did this review for you all, because it just goes to show some products might look good, but really when you use them, put them to use, they're not like exactly as good as you thought they would be. But yeah, without further ado guys, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, smash it with a huge thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't done so already, and please turn on that bell, because you all will be notified every time that I upload. So yeah guys, I'm going to stop here, jabbing on. Till next time, bye guys.